days. The Brewers held the opposition at bay with only
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Thunder and the Lightning. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Ace Siegel, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Now in the box, Brian Cannon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Saul Worthing, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Siegel has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 1-2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Now at the plate, Scott Franchise. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Row. He's fourth right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top three guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs. Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
And he lays off for ball one.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Mike Hayes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was it. The shortstop.
Stepping in, Hal Hale. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hale has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 3-1.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Antoine Fong, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season. And what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio. And if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Striding into the box, Timmy Hinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Timmy Hinson.
And now a pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, The second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Coming to the plate now, Seth Roberts. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and next will be the speed threat, Michael Lopez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far. Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Milton Otto. Pitch inside, the throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Lopez stands at second with no outs. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So now to the plate, Hoot Lang. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. No score here as we play inning number 2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Lang stands just 5'7" in the right side of that batter's box. He's normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valido is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 1.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Antoine Fong, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. He's set. The 2-2. Brian Cannon would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Cannon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Digging in now, A.J. Valido. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready now, Jason Hazel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
3-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping into the box, Marty Riggs. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Saul Worthing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
So digging in now, Scott Franchise. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valido will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Hayes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. At the plate, Paul Weaver. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's inside. Ball, that's out.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Striding in, Ryan Nichols. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. And strike two swinging.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of work. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
In now, Ace Siegel. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Timmy Hinson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Grounder down the line at third. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
At the plate, Seth Roberts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Two out with the man at first. That misses, 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number two. Here now the 2-2. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Nashville is out in front here, 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And stepping up is the shortstop, Hal Hale. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for strike two.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Digging in, Michael Lopez. He singled his last time up. Following the hit by pitch, a quick check at first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lopez is a second baseman by trade, and he's still on the right side of the infield, but instead he's at first base in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Count remains 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Riding in once again, Milton Otto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch is looked at for ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. At the plate, Hoop Lang. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball that time.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Antoine Fong, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
To the plate now, Brian Cannon, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is.
Ball inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Called strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Mo Hole.
The shortstop, Mo Hole.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Otto is underneath this one. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Valito.
Now to the plate, A.J. Valito. First offering on its way.
Inside. Ball 1. Ball. That's down.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Jason Easel, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good waste pitch, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Saul Worthing, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Hinson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Scott Franchise. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hinson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Hal Hale comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Marty Riggs. And he fouls this one off. Riggs, 33 years old. He's in the midst of his 20th Major League campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
Worthing comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Into the box now, Ryan Nichols. He reached on a single in his first try. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. He'll stand alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Boy, Hero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Into the box now, Ace Siegel, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1, and they're runners at the corners now. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. On a rope to the second baseman. Ready for another shot now, Timmy Hinson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hale is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Michael Lopez. Pitch on the way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Count 1-2.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Nichols. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So Striding forward now, Milton Otto. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that's the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Fouled off. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Seth Roberts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Mo Cole's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Hold strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Ready for another chance? A.J. Valido. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Kevin Esslinger will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Esslinger.
Back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Kevin Esslinger has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Brian Cannon. In the dirt here. A runner at first with no outs here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
At the plate now, Saul Worthing as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. So a big moment here, and standing in, Scott Franchise, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Weaver is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Brett Sanders gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jason Easel. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman, Marty Riggs.
So coming to the plate, Marty Riggs. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1 home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the sheets and left. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Franchise is there, 2 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in, Paul Weaver. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Standing in, Mike Hayes. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Fly ball, not particularly deep. Hinson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 to score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Now batting, Hal Hale. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here. as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. In now, Michael Lopez. First pitch of the at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Into right field, that's a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
In now, Milton Otto. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Ryan Nichols. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Parker Floyd move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that's in there for a strike. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Timmy Hinson. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Clark Levy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th for Lang, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Justin Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The back, the second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brian Hannon, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Levy is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in now, Saul Worthing.
Nope.
And he takes ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Liner toward right center. Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Javier Rosa takes over now with two gone here in the... Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. 2, 3, and 4 set to... Guy Heaton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Digging in, the switch hitter, Seth Roberts. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mo Cole. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tennessee came through and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Brett Sanders wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Guy Eaton wraps it up for the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the 66ers and the Cobras. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Barry Sneed, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Monty Smith. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in a ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. To the plate now, Jesse Nelson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Kohler leads off first with 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. And he's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Tyler Blackwell. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
Coming to the plate now, King, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball to the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Alec Johnson gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Now at the plate, Buford Christian. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Buford Christian.
The pitch.
0-1, no.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is in off the plate.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, English.
Stepping up now, Greg English. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Sean McKee.
Standing in, Sean McKee. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. set to get his evening at the plate started. McGee batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Now at the plate, Dallas Phillips. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. No one out with a runner at second. That's 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
So now to the plate, J.P. Humphries, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Now the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Christian is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
The pitcher, Alec Johnson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the shortstop, Monty Smith.
So striding in, Monty Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. but he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Ben Kohler. And it's fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Plate now, Jesse Nelson. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The 66ers lead this one 3-0. Into the box now, Manny Minton. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping up to the plate, King Giles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Giles is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he will will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Brad Benton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Well-thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
0-1 count and the pitch.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
Good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. None out, runners at first and second. Struck him out. Settling in now, David Laffey. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Now at the plate, Jason McIntosh is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Barry Sneed stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Right side hit hard. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
To the plate now, Buford Christian, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Here's the 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Uranus is out in front, 3-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler Blackwell. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Blackwell.
From the stretch. Blackwell, a Nevada native. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hit back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, King. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
One 1-0 count, here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again. McGee will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now in the box, Dallas Phillips. He singled his last time up. first pitch of the at-bat. Phillips, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Uranus is on top here, 4-2. Leading off the inning, Greg English, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. One and 1 to count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Kind of time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Slow roller left side. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back, first baseman, Sean McKee.
Now at the plate, Sean McKee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Fouled off. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 18, Manny Minton.
So stepping in, Manny Minton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Minton is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, J.P. Humphries.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Here's the 0-1. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Nope. That's inside.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, number 48.
Stepping in, Alec Johnson. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he's already shown he can get the job done. Executed flawlessly last time up. Look for the same idea here.
Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Monty Smith. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Toward the alley in left center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
In now, Ben Kohler, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Gonna be a tough play, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, King Giles, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Ring him up on the screwball, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brad Benton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. One out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, David Laffey.
Striding into the box, David Laffey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he misses there, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Jason McIntosh, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
A runner on first with 2 away. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. it back in. The 3-1 pitch. They swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner from first comes around to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, Barry Sneed. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jesse Nelson.
Jesse Nelson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giles is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16, Tyler Blackwell.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Blackwell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Stepping in now, King. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set with the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batter, number 3.
Into the box, McGee. As he hits one on a line to left field. Christian is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The 66ers are out on top, 5-3. Adam Hendricks will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Adam Hendricks.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Buford Christian. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
To the plate now, Greg English. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Hendricks, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. 2-0 count, the pitch. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Sean McKee, and he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Wind up and the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 18, Manny Minton.
Digging in once again, Manny Minton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. 5 innings complete. Uranus leads this one 5-4. Jeremy Kilpatrick takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Jeremy Kilpatrick.
Digging in now, Dallas Phillips. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Dallas Phillips.
First offering on its way.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0. Line drive to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Ready now, J.P. Humphries. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So he's aboard following the one-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Willie Cole will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Christian is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the shortstop, Monty.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Monty Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. For the current campaign, Smith is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Eddie Munkauskas enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder King Giles. First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Catcher number 9, Brad Benton.
Stepping into the box, Brad Benton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Ground ball right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, David Laffey.
So digging in now, David Laffey, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. There's the 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ben Kohler.
Leading off for the 66ers, the left fielder, Ben Kohler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Jesse Nelson.
At the plate, Jesse Nelson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The right fielder, number 16, Tyler.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Blackwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Nelson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And it is now 6-4.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, King, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And that misses. 2-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Pitch home, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ed Robinson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Mark Lacey will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 7, Mark Lacey.
Digging in, McGee. Ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. First and second now, one man out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman Dallas Phillips.
Riding in once again, Dallas Phillips. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in, J.P. Humphries. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The 66ers are out in front, 6-4. Leading off the inning, Jason McIntosh, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Taken, but called a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
To first. He's got it. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Third baseman, number 7, Mark Lacey.
Into the box, Mark Lacey. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball, that's outside.
1 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 10, Buford Christian.
At the plate, Buford Christian.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another full count pitch home. Slow grounder to first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Michael Jordan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jordan.
Luis Rojas is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 4 home runs, and 23 driven in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's it. Ball 2.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Monty Smith, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Ben Kohler is at the plate as he watches ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready once again, Jesse Nelson. He's set and the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Strike taken up in the zone. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Chopper foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now to the plate, Tyler Blackwell. First offering on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
So important gig ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Tim Lee will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Standing in now, King, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
McGee will be next. And that's over. 3-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. And the count will be full. Set. Here's the 3-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
At the plate now, McGee, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch.
That's ball 2. Count is 2-1.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Uranus leads it 8-4. Darren Geary is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in, Greg English. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box now, Sean McKee. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Humphreys corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready for another shot now, Manny Minton. Quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Two out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Dallas Phillips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Lacey is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So striding forward now, J.P. Humphries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. The 2-2. And deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hard ground ball to third, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Nate Sweeney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Nate Sweeney.
Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 6 home runs and 21 driven in. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Jesse Nelson. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hit weakly back to the mound. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The 66ers are out in front here, 8-4. Hayden Norwood enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Norwood.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, King Giles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Norwood has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate, Brad Benton, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-0 home. High and deep to right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
wise. We'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. One out and a runner on third. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Set. Here's the 3-0.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. A man at third with one away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Humphries. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So coming to the plate, Jason McIntosh, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Men on third with 2 down. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the 66ers are back in the win column again. They take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 8-4 tonight. Uranus took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Adam Hendricks gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 14 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.